On the flight from Benin City to Lagos, they chatted about their higher education. His in England and hers in the United States. Their children. His daughter and 2 sons, and her daughter, and most importantly, how they would blend their families. They had struggled with managing their long-distance relationship but found a workable solution to accommodate their lives on 2 continents. He promised to visit America after his trip to see his daughter in England. They arrived in Lagos ahead of schedule. He wanted her to see his house before her flight to New York. After opening the front door, he held his luggage in one hand and took the other. Their eyes met. The dilation of his pupil communicated what words could not express. It was a silent longing, a language lovers understand as, "I want you in my bed." They entered his living room, and to their surprise, a woman emerged from a room within. Candice estimated she was in her late 30s. She wore jeans and a white cotton shirt that hugged her figure, subtly revealing her shape through the sheer fabric. Her long, colorful hair flowed wildly over her shoulders, enhancing her vibrant appearance. The woman approached with a warm smile that seemed slightly too rehearsed. She tossed her hair back several times, each movement more deliberate than the last, as if trying to draw attention to it. "Welcome home, Baby," the woman said affectionately to Bobsa, her voice full of warmth and familiarity. With no reply, he released her arm and dropped his luggage on the floor before vanishing into an inner room, leaving a palpable silence behind him. The woman turned her attention to Candice, her smile unwavering. "Good afternoon, Auntie." "Good afternoon," Candice replied in a polite but reserved tone. "Please, have a seat." The woman gestured toward the sofa, her eyes briefly catching sight of a scarf on it. With a swift movement, she picked up the scarf, draping it over her shoulder as if it were a prized possession. "Can I offer you a drink?" Candice noticed the woman's confident demeanor. A subtle display of territorial ownership to Miss. Candice responded calmly, understanding the silent message behind the woman's actions. "No, thank you. I won't be staying long." Feeling the need to assert her presence, she added, "My name is Candice. Bobsa and I are childhood friends." The woman paused briefly, locking eyes with Candice before offering a tight-lipped smile. "My name is Desi." Candice smiled, attempting to diffuse the tension. "Beautiful name," she said, though the compliment felt a bit forced. "Thank you, Ma." Silence. To her surprise, Bobsa didn't come back as expected, leaving Candice in an awkward and uncomfortable silence with Desi. Feeling the need to fill the void, Candice initiated a conversation. "Bobsa and I worked on some issues about female circumcision in my village. He was very helpful." Desi's reaction was immediate and intense. Her voice rose sharply, and her eyes widened in horror. "That terrible thing they do to girls. I'm glad I didn't experience it. It's evil." "I agree," Candice said, her discomfort becoming more evident. Something about Desi's reaction pricked her, leaving a tension she couldn't quite identify. The feeling aside, continuing the conversation to bridge the awkward gap. "Please thank Bobsa for his help." "Okay," Desi replied, turning her head toward the room where Bobsa had disappeared. Candice also glanced in the same direction, hoping to see him emerge. The awkwardness intensified as the moments passed without him showing up. "I better go," she finally said, eager to escape the awkward situation. "You're leaving so soon?" Desi's voice carried a hint of disappointment. "You sure you don't want something?" "I have to catch a plane," Candice replied, masking her disappointment with sweetness. "And thank you for your hospitality." As Desi walked Candice to the door, the vibrant colors in Desi's hair caught Candice's eye. Curiosity getting the better of her, she remarked. "I like the colors of your hair. They are unique." Desi smiled, her demeanor softening. "Thank you, they're crocheted braids." Candice returned the smile. "I'm sure your baby would like them." Desi turned her head and looked back. "I hope so." I did them, especially for him. Candice proceeded to the exit.
Bye. Bye.
Auntie. Daisy returned. As she exited Bob's house, Candice couldn't help but wonder about the woman and what role she played in Bob's life. She found the Uber ride waiting outside the door and headed to the airport.